Hi there, I'm Alessandra Latour, a leadership expert with over 15 years of experience leading teams and developing leadership programs for over 400 leaders. I've had the privilege of designing learning programs for companies ranging from 15 to 5,000 team members, and I've earned a Doctor of Education degree to make sure that all of the programs I develop maximize learning and action. Through the Latour Leadership Academy, I empower emerging and existing leaders to embrace their authentic leadership style, create team synergy, and foster a positive work culture through curated and personalized learning experiences. In this podcast, we'll talk about how leadership can be found in everyday activities and provide practical tips for those who are new to managing or leading a new team. If you're a leader or hoping to be one, by title or not, I'd love to connect, get to know you better, and find out how I can help. You can grab a free resource on my website, latourleadershipacademy.com, and sign up for my weekly email newsletter where we talk about leadership skills, network, and share action-based ways to enhance team collaboration and positive productivity.
Today's podcast is all about helping your team manage time and some tips for delegating. Let's get started.
So these questions are around delegation and time management. The first question is, got any advice for delegating tasks without losing control? So is it okay if you lose control, I wonder, is probably my question back to you. But to answer your question, you'll want to clearly define the tasks and the expectations when you're delegating. So I'm sure we can all remember when we've been handed a task without any instruction or guidance at all and how awful that might have felt. No one likes to feel unprepared, so make sure you're giving enough information when you are delegating. You'll also want to make sure you choose the right person for the job based on their skills. You might know who can handle certain tasks and who can't, but it's also okay to choose someone who can't from time to time, as long as you train them and support them along the way. So doing that will also prevent burnout of the people that you love to delegate to. So that might be something to watch out for. You should also set regular check-ins to track progress and offer support. When you define the expectations with these people you're delegating to, make sure you set up what check-ins will look like. They should be a two-way conversation, right? So what you need to know and what they need from you. And then remember, consider in advance why you're delegating: for scale, weakness, visibility, or growth. When you have too much on your plate and need to move some things off, you're delegating for scale. If you're just not great at a task, you might want to pull in someone who's better at it, which is delegating for weakness. If you want to highlight the strengths of a team member for others, you'll delegate for visibility. And when you want to help a team member develop new skills and knowledge to help their career, you're delegating for growth. All right, the next question was, how can I make sure my team is using their time efficiently? Number one, don't micromanage them. They're adults. They should be autonomous. Once you've kind of shared those goals and deadlines with them, they should be able to get things done while also communicating to you what they need from you, right? So you should communicate your availability to support them, but they should also ask for what they need. And so that is setting the expectations when you talk about goals and deadlines, right? You could also encourage them to use time management techniques like time blocking. Blocking out time for important tasks and projects puts those to-do list things on the calendar so they actually get done. And if you're encouraging this technique, make sure you don't micromanage why your team has time blocked on their calendar, right? If you're encouraging them to block time, they're going to have blocked time on their calendar, and you should be aware of that and okay with that. Obviously, you can ask a little bit if you feel like it's excessive, but, they're adults. They can be autonomous. You could also provide some tools and resources to help them stay organized. If you're looking for resources for time management, we have that practical course called Leadership by the Minute, Strategic Time Management for Leaders, that anyone can put to use, even if they don't have leader in their title. And that course provides action steps to take to better plan and to prioritize, plus the why behind those things, why we're giving you these particular actions. All right, another question in this section. How do I set realistic goals and timelines for my team? I would say, number one, involve your team in the goal setting process. If you don't already have a mission, vision, and core values for your team, it's worth creating them. This can help your team realize and visualize why a particular project, goal, or timeline is important. And I would suggest setting nice, SMART goals. Most of us have heard of SMART, which is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. But not all of us have heard of NICE, so I'll go through that real quick. N is near term. Goals should be achievable in a short time frame. I, input-based. Goals should focus on the actions and behaviors you can control. C is controllable. Goals should be within your ability to influence directly. And then energizing is E. Goals should be motivating and invigorate you to take action. So the smart stuff really relates to the business, maybe the team, and the nice stuff really relates to the person and how we're creating goals for that person. But by incorporating both smart and nice goals into your goal setting approach, you can ensure that your objectives are both well-defined and achievable, providing that balanced framework for holistic personal and professional growth and success. And to bring our goals to life, remember, it's essential to create a timeline or a roadmap that outlines the key milestones, deadlines, and checkpoints along the way. By visualizing our progress and staying flexible along that timeline or roadmap, we can navigate challenges and opportunities with confidence, ultimately increasing our likelihood of success. And then we'll want to regularly review and adjust our goals as needed. Just like many things in life, goals need flexibility too.
Thanks for joining me for this mini-sode. If we're not already connected on LinkedIn, you can find me there, sharing practical tips and insights on all things leadership. And don't forget to grab the free resource on my website, latourleadershipacademy.com, and get more great tips directly in your inbox. Have a great rest of your day and see you back here soon.